This is Lee with 82 Gaming 12, and I'm back with video 6 of Austerlitz 1805 Rising Eagles. This is a game published by Hexasim, and the game designer is Walter Vejdovsky. So we've got two sponsors. Go over and hit them real quick. We've got Dr. Pepper, established in 1885. Authentic blend of 23 flavors. And if you want to be a pepper like I do, then I suggest you go to drpepper.com and find out more information. They have lots of contests, games, and so forth. I know on the bottles, the plastic bottles, they've got something going on. You need to check that out. It might be a winner. So check out Dr. Pepper at drpepper.com. I'll have a link below the video. And then we have testers. And this is it's Rust-Oleum's modeling branch of the company. Rust-Oleum produces a lot of spray paints and so forth. Excuse me. And they have modeling paints and also glues and adhesives and so forth. This adhesive, as I've said before, is very good for using when you have print and play games, and you've got like counters or something that you want to mount on like maybe some cardboard or thick poster board or something for counters. This works really well. I've used it, and I haven't had any problems with the paper coming off of the cardboard or whatever the substance I used for the back of the counter. So if you do print and play, this might be something you check out and use in that. It's easy to use. So which there is some dangers involved there, as you can see on the box, poison and flammable and so forth, just with anything that's like in an aerosol can. So, but you can check them out at testers. Well, it's Rust-Oleum, okay, .com/testers. But I'll also have a link for Testers Corporation in the information below the video. So if you've looked at some of the other videos and you've looked at the information section, then you've seen those links. You just click them on and they take you right to the web page. So you can check those out. So I suggest you do that. All right, now let's take a look and see where we're at. We're at still in the 9 a.m. turn, and the last activation we had was right here with Salt. Right here. He was the last activation. We had some combat right here between 4th Corps and Collinsworth's 4th column, who was also attacked by Marat, okay, who's right here, that led that attack. So, and one thing I wanted to point out is I don't believe when I was attacking with the reserve cavalry that if you're attacking, say, if I was attacking, say, these guys here, these guys are all infantry units, okay, and they're in the open, okay. So I should have had a -1 added to each one of those attacks. And either were the defenders in the open, and he's not in a defensive order, okay, and they're in the clear, and they're not using an emergency defensive order. there's a -1. And I wasn't applying that. I don't remember applying it. So some of the some of the melee modifiers are missing. In my opinion, they're missing on the melee chart. Okay, you've got the dice roll modifiers, but that it's not encirclement. Okay, it's just a cavalry unit attacking a infantry unit in a clear hex that's not in defense order. Okay, there's an automatic -1, and see, it's not on here. Also not on here is when you have a flanking attack. There's nothing mentioned about flanking attack. There's encircled defender, but not flanking attack. A flanking attack gives the cavalry unit double strength points. So you double the strength point of the cavalry unit in a flanking attack against. Well, it has to be against an infantry unit that's already beside, okay, an enemy infantry unit. So there that is. But so some of the die roll modifiers for cavalry units are not on the chart. So you got to go back through and look at that. And even in the rule book, in the melee section, when you're looking at the melee section here, let me get to it. When you're looking at it, let's see, you've got, it actually starts melee combat. Let me pull back here. Okay. And then you go over here and you're looking, okay. I don't see that. See right here where it says combat odds. It's not mentioned. You've got die roll for terrain. You got differential in equality factor. Die roll modifier relative size. Right there, there should be a comment right there concerning flanking attacks and the doubling of the strength points for cavalry units, but it's not there. See, so you've got mention of cavalry units right here, right there, those two, but there's nothing here. You actually have to go over here. Let's see here where you have to go to. There it is. You got to go to page 20 where it talks about cavalry units flanking attacks, okay? And it says that they're doubled, okay? When a cavalry flank attack is achieved when a lead cavalry unit attacks in melee combat a lead infantry unit in a clear terrain which was already adjacent to a stack with a lead enemy infantry unit at the start of the movement and is still adjacent at the time of the melee and is not in the defense order. And it says a lead cavalry unit always qualifies for the flanking bonus when countercharging a lead infantry unit. So, because when you're countercharging infantry, it's during the opportunity phase. So there that is. So I know I probably didn't give Murray's reserve cavalry that bonus of -1 when they were attacking Collinsworth's forces right there. So my mistake. Can't do anything about it now. That's already done with. So let's take an overview. I'll pull this loose here and just kind of take an overview of the battle here. Okay, so down here underneath our marker counters is Austerlitz. Okay, and there's the supply Okay, they've got two supplies. This one, and then there's this one up here. Okay. And so, on the northern part of the map, we've got, I call him migration. Migration. And then you have opposite of him is lawns. Okay. So neither one of them to have activated yet this turn. We've got here we've got Constantine. He's already activated once, and then Colarath hasn't activated, but Marat has. You got Benedot hadn't activated yet, and then back here we've got Dirac. Okay, and Dirac has got no orders, but he's moving on independent. Okay, and then we've got Napoleon with let's see, Messiers, and I don't know if you can see, I got some ants got in here. So that's what we got going on right there. We got Salt right here. Right here we've got Alexander, and I think this is Liechtenstein. Yeah. And then down here we've got part of Salt's forces against Presbyzu, or Presbyzal. I think it's Presbyzal is the proper way to pronounce it. Presbyzal. So that's what we got going on there. We pull back and we go over here. We've got Buxhausen with Langeron right here, and looks like we've got part of these two units here are part of Kinmeyer's forces here. Excuse me. And then we have right here, we got Doktorov, and of course we've got back here we've got Davout, who's got some more reinforcements coming in when he activates again. Okay, Kinmeyer, his objective was Telnitz. Okay, so he can only move up to 3 hexes away. So they've reached their limit unless they move according to independent movement, which they could. Okay. So that's what we've got going on right now. And so, as I said, the last activation was Salt. Okay, which was right here. Okay, so that means the coalition, it's their turn to activate. And so I've got to take a look here and see what we want to do here. I wish the game would have came with more of these markers. Seems like I've run out of melee markers. If I have really big combat, like up there with lawns and demoralized. Look that up. Say up here with migration and lawns, I could possibly run out of melee combat markers. That could also happen with Salt. He's attacking across this whole area over here, trying to get to his objective. So, but he can't just stream up through here. This is where Liechtenstein, who's at his objective, and has really reached the limit, 3 hexes, may have to do some independent moves to fill the gap over here. That or get, well, yeah. I'm trying to see here. Let's see. Yeah, he's still within 3 hexes here. He's got 1, 2, 3. So those guys are still within 3 hexes of their objective. So they would have to use independent moves, which Kutuzov use him, and I can actually move some units over that way. I could possibly do that. I was really using them for these units here, the Russian units behind the Austrians, but I may have to take these Russian units and move them over here to Stravinarati. Venerati. I think there's an R missing here. So, okay, let's see here. We've got what really needs some action here. We've got let me pull back here. So down here we've got Davu. I got Doktorov. I got Kinmeyer, who's got some artillery that I could fire at some of these units here. It's going to be long range, though. I got Lingering, who needs to move up. He's back here. He needs to move up. I need to get Doktorov to like move over to give him a path to get up there to his objective. His objective is this crossroads right here. Or there should be a, maybe I took the marker with me. Where's this marker? Oh, it's underneath. There it is. Okay. Okay. So choice, let's see, lots of trying to figure out decisions. I know Salt can't activate again right away, so I don't have to worry about that at the moment. We don't have to actually activate here. Let's see, Bagration is in a defense order. He can't change his orders at this time. Next turn I could possibly change orders, maybe. But I could move some people. They can move 1 hex. I could also fire. I need to get some artillery up to the front so that when they come attacking, I've got that artillery there. I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to try over here and activate migration. Bagration. That would be that would have to be a Russian accent there. Okay, so he's got a 9. Let's see, a 9. All right, let's roll and see what we get. All right, I got a 5. So that means I can activate migration. So let's see here. I think probably would. I could probably get over there. Let's see here. Move this. Move these. I think I can unplug that for now. Just move that a little bit. And I think I'm going to try moving this around to give you a better look. There we go. Okay. So now we got a better look over here at what I'm going to be doing with migration. Okay. All right, so he's activating. Let me get an activation marker put over here. All right, so I want to try to get some of these artillery pieces more up to the front. There's one. So there's not any with that cavalry unit. This cavalry unit didn't have one either. Let's see here. That guy need to move up. See what we got here. Okay. I'm going to start by moving this guy. They're going to move there. Oh, wait a minute. Before I move anybody, I've got this unit here I want to fire. Okay. So I want to fire with this guy. He's going to fire right there. All right, so we're going to fire. We want to use our offensive fire capabilities. We're firing right there. Okay, so that's a range of 2. This guy can't fire. This guy can fire. If he did, though, it would be subtraction. This guy. Okay, well, that'd be 610. But I'd have to subtract 2. And I only get added 1. So that don't help. So this is going to be just straight up. That's, let's see. Okay, 13th through the 22nd Dragoons in that artillery right there. Okay, so just straight up even. I rolled an 8. So, put this in here. An 8 is a miss. Okay, so I got to put a fired +3 leave on there. All right. Okay, so now we can do our movement. Okay. He's in a defensive order. Let's see here. These guys are gonna move up to here. This guy, they're moving to there. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna move this guy there. Got these light infantry guys. I need to move them. I need some of them over there. What do we got here? Okay. Plus 6. So yeah, we can move those cavalry units in there. What do we got here? We have one of these guys. Move in here. There we go. I can move this artillery piece in there. And this one. see these light guys. I'm gonna move there. This guy's gonna move here. These guys are gonna move there. Okay, so he's activated. All right, so that gave you a better look there. So now it's the French turn. And just see, I could go back to Davoud down here. But if I do, that puts him at a disadvantage because he's got Kenmeyer and Doktorov. Between them, they've got 3 activations. So but tell you what, let's move over here. Let's take a look here. All right, sorry for the jumping around there. Okay. Seems like I got my light. There we go. I don't have too much here. Now, Davoud over here, his reinforcements can come in any of these roads, and I should have went with the order phase. I could have changed my objective. Right now I got the crossroads, but I could bring in some units down here, and then they could come in here and hit Kenmeyer on the flank, especially if I move up. I think that really cause some problems for me. Okay, but it has to be that wouldn't. I was going to say I could cause some flanking attacks, but it has to be at the start of the turn movement. I don't have that going on. But I would be able to do possibly have. I could possibly have not flanking, but let's see, encirclement. 2 opposite directions or sides. Opposing and opposing sides, not opposite, but opposing sides. So there's a hex between them. So they probably wouldn't get, they wouldn't be able to do they wouldn't be able to do prepared attacks. So it would basically just end up being even. So, but that would give Davout, those units would be on independent move after that though. Unless he was able to move. Plus we need to hold that I need to hold that hex there. So, all right, we're gonna do Davout. So here he is. Okay, he's got a 10. I rolled an 8. All right, so Davout's gonna go. Flip this. Okay, let's take a look at what does he have coming in? He has, I'm just using the historic arrival. So he's got, okay, his dragoons and an artillery unit. Okay, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this artillery unit. 4 dragoon counters and this artillery unit. And let's see here. So that's going to be, let's see what we got here. That's 10. Yeah, they wouldn't all be able to come in at one time. Okay, so we're going to have these two come in first. See if I can get them. There you go. All right. So they're coming in right here. Oh, that's a control. Just tell me that's controlled by them. So we come in, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they go to there. All right, and the next group, which has this artillery, comes in. Yeah, I'll just keep the artillery with them, I guess. Artillery's only got a 5, 6. So they come in, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and do I want to go there or here? I'll go here, I'm going up that slope, I'm going to go there. Okay. So that's those guys coming in. Now, close up here a little bit. Okay. What do we got here? We got a couple of units routing. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, let's see here, wait a minute, his objective's right here. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he'd have to go actually go to there, or he'd have to roll. So I think think I'll hold those guys off. They're going to have to roll to move beyond this objective, which is a crossroads. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Out there, that's outside of it. This guy and this guy, one, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. They're going to move right there. Okay. Okay. 3. They're going to move right there. These guys are going to do a prepared charge. All right. This guy's going to join them. Actually, I should put him on the bottom. These guys . 1, 2, well, 1, well, I could move them independently. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. What do we got here with Devu? I think what we got with him. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Well, that guy can't move. That guy can't move there. He'd have to move somewhere else. 2, 3. He can move right there. And then let's see, where do I want to put Devu? I think he's gonna jump in there somewhere. I'll tell you what, let's put him right here. And then I'm gonna have to roll for these guys out here, because the independent move to move up there. I rolled a 6, so they can move up where I wanted to move, which is right there. Okay. Oops. Let's stack here. All right, now that, let's see, that cavalry unit there could retreat, but I guess he'll stay. Now, if he retreats, that gives him what, a 7? So yeah, let me check that. Oh, only. He's got to be only cavalry units. He's stuck with that emperor. He's got to stay. Okay. So, let's see. I got to do the melees. Who's attacking where? Alright, so this guy's attacking there. This guy's attacking here. Cavalry, we know where they're attacking. Let's see here, now I'm looking for, now I'm in here looking for melee markers. Ouch, shoot. Damn it. Oh, come on. Quit moving the table. Here's another one. See, I need a lot more of them. I guess I could get them out of another game. Devue's going there. It's just, there's not enough markers. There's one. Okay, so how do I want to go here? I've got all this going on here. Let's see, we've got plexiglass moved on me. Okay, so we've got this here. We go here. We go these two guys here and this guy here. So we go there. There's another marker. This unit's going there. And then those other two, they're going to go, these two here are going right here. Okay, I just don't have enough things going on. Okay, opportunity fire or charges. We don't have any. Every unit's being attacked somehow, somewhere. Okay, so this unit here is going to fire right there at those for defensive fire. He's firing right there. Okay, so -1 because he's close. He's right next to him. I rolled a 5. comes. And let's see, he's doesn't have a slope or anything, he's just right there. Right. Even with a slope, let's see. No, okay, it fires on a higher level, so otherwise it would be a +1. Okay. So let's see, I'm pretty sure there's a slope. Stuff falling all over the place. Okay, let's see. No, there's not. Thought there was a slope line there, but there's not. Okay, so I rolled a 5, becomes a 4. Okay, we've got step loss and a quality check. +1. I rolled a 5, becomes a 6. That's going to be okay. But that unit there loses, and we're changing our lead unit like that. Okay. All right, so next, this unit has to fire at this unit. So he's firing down. Okay, it's going to be -1. He rolls a 10, becomes a 9, no effect. All right, now we go to this unit. And there's only, oops. I think they probably could have retreated. Yeah, they could have. But it's better if they don't. All right, so they are going to fire on this unit because that's the unit that's attacking them. Right here. Okay, so that's +1. But let's see, he's light. Right. But not the other guy, so it's still -1. Oh, I rolled a 3, becomes a 2. That's 2 steps. So that guy is eliminated. He only had 1 step. Okay. The other guy gets flipped. Oops. And quality check minus or +2. Oh, I rolled a 6, becomes an 8. So he actually has to back up. So no melee there. Okay, next, this guy's firing right here. This guy is light infantry. He's firing infantry. He gets a -1. 6 becomes 5. Quality check. And that's the boo. Of course, he passes. Okay. So now we move on over to here. And he's firing right here. That's infantry. Eight, that's a miss. here, we've got this infantry right there. It's firing. 6 becomes a 5. That's a quality check. 4 passes. Okay. So now we go into the attacks. And remember these 2 units here. This guy, don't have another. Yeah, there's not another one. But there's not enough. But this guy's attacking too. So those are the 2 attacking. These guys right there. So let's focus on them first. Okay, so this is where my lead unit's going to be, because I don't want that, oh shoot, I don't want that I'll flip those guys. Yeah. I did take a hit there, didn't I? For sure I did. No, I didn't. Not on the first one. Okay. So, let's see. I only have to do the -2 or the +2 if he's the lead unit. Let's see. When a lead cavalry unit is selected in a melee attack, there is a +2. Okay, I don't have to do that. But see, I get the encirclement. He's not. See, he's in open terrain. He's going to be 6. Oh, let's see, encirclement. Let's see here. The target X is attacked by units in 2 opposing sides, or in 3 non-consecutive opposing sides. I don't know if you call it opposing sides. Opposing, so one would be here, would be opposing. So I guess they don't get the -2 there. Okay. I don't know if maybe they got an example of that in the rule book here somewhere. I have to look, but I see where they're doing it. So yeah, it's opposing it's going to be on opposite sides. So I don't consider that encirclement. It's close, but it's not. Okay. So we're still going to use these guys as the lead. So he's got an 8. So that's 16 plus 6. It's 22 against 6. Okay. Artillery didn't count. So that's 3 to 1. That's -3. Okay. Quality factor 7. That's going to be another minus. So that's a -4. Mixing formation. they're not in the same hex though. Okay, so that's 20. It's going to be, yeah, 3 to 1 plus minus 1 for a quality factor. Okay, and then we don't have to worry about cavalry unprepared attack because that's not the lead unit. Fatigued enough. Okay, so we have a minus 4. And we rolled a 4. So that's a 0. So we're going to have quality factor check of 2 plus an R, and an R result means that all units lose a step. So both of these guys are flipped. And the thing is, they're surrounded. Let's see, that guy's got a 5 minus 2 or plus 2. Okay, so they would rout, and of course they're going to be destroyed because when they move, they're going to lose a step going through that artillery unit automatically loses a step. Oops. Oh man, come on, don't go down there. Okay, so both of those units are destroyed. Okay, so which is big every unit. Okay, so cavalry units have to go in. This unit doesn't. Okay. And I guess that could be a pursuit, right? Yeah. And then they would attack these guys automatically. So I'd have to roll to control that pursuit because I don't really want to do that. Nope, he's got to pursue. So let's go here and look at a second. Okay. So they've got a, well, let's see, pursuit for France was 8, but I rolled a 10, so they've got to pursue. So, okay. So we've got a pursuit where they're attacking these guys. So they get to defensive fire, which is artillery. -1 for the range. Adjacent target. Rolled a 4, becomes a 3. So they take a step loss. This guy flips over, and we choose this guy now as the lead unit. And they've got to check their quality first. -1. 5, nope, passed. Okay, so now we have the combat, and this guy is going to be a 4, and these guys are a 4. Okay, we've got +2 because unprepared. Um, no, not fatigued. He wasn't there at the start of the movement. So it's just going to be a +2 on the die roll. It's not good for the attackers. Oh, 9 becomes an 11. That's not good. All right, so both we got. Let's see. Flip these guys over. This guy flips over now. The other guy is gone. Oops. This guy's gone. Okay. And now he's got to check his quality. Yep, let's see, 9 plus 2 is 11. So yeah, he's routed. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, so now we're going to this combat here against this guy. He's 4. Oops. These guys are unprepared. That's 7. We're going up that slope right there. Okay, so let's see, where's my, okay, +1. Okay, so we've got 7 to 4. Okay, that's 2, 3 to 2. That's -1 plus the 1. We're at 0. Quality factor, we've got 8 against 7. That's -1. Unprepared attack +2, so it's going to be a +2. 6 becomes a 7. Quality check on the attackers. And they passed. So, not much good there with that. Especially losing those cavalry units. Okay. Let's see here. What's this guy? Up in here. What happened here? Did the thing get slid or something, or what? What happened? All these guys are off their mark. This guy, he was there. This guy was back here, right? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they were all in a line there. Okay, I don't know how that got mixed up. Okay, so now we've got right here, this unit. Attacking this unit right there. So let's get this side out of here. Okay, so we got Nauvoo. Okay, these guys are 13. Here we've got 14. With a quality factor of 8 plus Nauvoo's 2 becomes 10. These guys have a 7. 14 to 13, that's 1 to 1. No terrain effects. Not routed, not encircled, not demoralized, no mixed unit. Doesn't have, okay. So we're going to be 10, that's going to be a -3. Okay, so we rolled an 8. -3 becomes a 5. That's a quality check of 1. So they've got a 7. I rolled a 12. So they routed. Okay. So he would actually go this way. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Put a route marker on him. Okay. Number, let's see. Since he routed through this guy and this guy, they've got to both roll. 6, 10. He routed 2, 3. The other guy, he passed, so he's okay. And let's see here, do we want to move anybody in? I don't think so. See, I think I do have to move in. Let me check that. Maybe I can choose advance after combat. Let's see. Okay. May advance 1 infantry unit. So I don't have to advance anybody. And I don't think I want to. Okay, now we come over to here. I don't know, that might keep some people from moving up on us. So, yeah, we're gonna move him up. Okay, now we've got these guys. Okay, attacking with this guy. So, oops. We got a prepared attack. Plus, we've got a defender in the open. He's not in defense order. It's an infantry unit. So we should get that, which is not on the melee either. That's not written on here. So when you're attacking an infantry unit, that's in it's -1. Somewhere on here, I know what's in here. Okay. All right, so what we have, this guy's the target. And we've got this guy and this stack. This stack is the lead. And he had a prepared attack. He's not going up any kind of slope. Okay, so let's count up what we have here. We've got 9 right there. And over here, we've got 14. So that's 25. It's almost 3 to 1. It's going to be 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is a -2. Okay. Quality factor. I have to use the lowest, let's see. Is it the lowest infantry? I think I have to use, well, I think I just have to use one of the infantry they're attacking with. Let's see, where's it at? Quality factor of any attacking cavalry unit is capped by the best quality factor. Okay, infantry, so that's 8. Okay, so that's still 8 to 6. That's 2 more. So that's now -4. Plus we get -1 because it's an infantry unit that's in the open, not in the defense order. So we're going to have a -5. So I rolled an 8, becomes a 3. Okay, so he's going to get flipped. We had an R result, and it's a quality factor +1. So 8, 9. So that's more than 3. So let's see here. He's going to route through 1, 2, and then he'd end up right there. So now these guys and the cavalry all have to advance. That's all these guys. And we're going to have pursuit. Okay, so this got routed. Okay, but I got to roll for these guys. I rolled a 6. Should be okay. Yeah. So I may not have seen that. He had route right back here. Okay, so now we go back up here to our pursuit, and we want to pursue. So these guys, I don't think because they're beside anybody, they can't do anything besides fire. So can't countercharge. So he'd have to just be able to fire. Okay. So it's just infantry. He rolled a 7 to no effect. Okay. So now let's get rid of this. Okay, so now we had the pursuit. I can put 1 infantry unit in there, maybe. Let's see, that's 9. That'd be 18, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so these guys are 11. These guys are 9. So they're mixed up. So that's a -1. So we've got 2 to 3, that's +1. -1 because they're mixed. The top unit is 6, and that's 8, so that's -2 more. But we've got unprepared to attack, so it's just going to be a -1. -1 on this attack. I rolled a 6, becomes a 5. That's a quality check, +1. I rolled an 8, becomes a 9. They are leaned. They are routing. Okay, so they're going to actually route through these guys. So they're going to go, let me pull back. So these guys are going to route 1, 2. They go there? Yeah, I could go there. And that guy's got a check. These guys would actually move to there. So these guys have got a check. See if they route. Nope. The other guys right here have to check. 7. That's what we got. Okay, they're okay. So nobody else moved. Okay, so that eliminates this attack and that attack. Neither one of those are gonna follow through. All right, so not too bad for Devu. So now he's activated. He's finished. Which could be not so good because Kenmeier's got two activations and Doctoroff's got 1, and then you got Langren back here that's got 2. So, all right. So what do we want to do here? We just got through doing migration by Grashon. He already activated. We haven't activated Colliworth, and I think I want to do him. I want to pound Murray's cavalry before he's able to maybe escape. He could try to run away. So that's going to be right here if I can get him activated. So let's see what he's got. He's got a 7. So let's see if we can activate him. I rolled a 7. All right, so he gets to activate. This will be his first activation. Okay, and he's right there with Kutuzov. So, and let's see if this is their objective. 1, 2, 3. So these guys that I've got here, I'd actually have to activate them if I wanted to move over there. I'd try to activate them in a independent. So let's see here. I could just put these white things on them. That means I'm wanting to do independent move with these units. And those there. Okay. The Russian ones, I'm wanting to move independent. So, okay. So what we got first is we've got offensive fire. Okay, so I want to fire at this. So here we go. We're going to go here to here. And that's 5. That's right there adjacent. So that's going to be -1. And that's all we have to worry about is -1. So, and I rolled an 8, becomes a 7. That's a quality check. So they've got an 8. They passed with an 8. Okay, so let's see. Fired right there. Okay, next we just move down the line here. Okay. And let's see here, we should have another fired marker here somewhere. There's one. Be ready to put that there. Same thing, we've got -1. 4 to 6 becomes a 5. Oh, that's a step loss and a quality check. So this top unit takes a loss. And they've got to check their quality. Rolled an 8. So So they've got to retreat unless they want to take another loss. They don't want that. So they're going to retreat. Let's back them up. Come on, get up in there. Fat fingers. Okay, next. We got this unit attacking. That's a -1. Oh, we rolled a double ones. Wow. So that's going to be a 1. It's a negative, actually. 2 steps and a quality factor 2, plus it's going to be a trigger on fire. So now we have to roll again. So let's take the 2-step losses first. Okay, so we've got, I guess it's going to be, well, yeah, it's going to be both of them. Just flip them both. Jeez. Wow. Those were strong units. Those were 10s. Both of them 10s. And they got flipped. Cuirassiers. Cuirassiers. And now we got to check to see if morale, but they got to roll for subtraction. But let's roll to see if morale is entered. 4, leader is wounded. Ooh. So we should have a leader wounded here somewhere, not captured, but leader wounded. There it is. So this is put on him. And now these guys have a 8. Okay. And they've got to roll -2 or +2. That's 6, 7, 8. So they stay there. Oh, big loss there. Okay, here. Again. -1. 9 becomes an 8. No effect. And I've got to put fires on all of these. Let's see, infantry fire. We can go here to there. That's just infantry. And not 8, nothing. Besides, I have to put a fire marker. And this guy's going to fire there. I go to 7. That's no effect there either. Okay, but they all fired. Do I have any more? Some more fire markers here somewhere. There's one, good. Okay, thought maybe I didn't have enough of those. Okay, so those all fired. Okay. So, let's see here. These guys, of course, they don't want to move. They want to stay where they're at. All right. So I don't have any movement there. Let's see what we got here underneath here. I do have movement here. Um, oh, wait a minute here. This guy here, they can fire at these guys. So I got another fire going on here. This guy firing right here. Let's take this off. And we'll put it on him. So that's going to be -1 because of the strength of the artillery. So 6 becomes 5. That's a step loss. And quality check of just a regular quality check. 8. We got to back up. Okay, so he fired. All right, so these other guys, I'm going to try to move him. 10, he can't, but he can move 1 hex. So 1 hex, he's going to move there. Okay. These guys. Okay. Let's see here. Independent move. Okay, the lowest quality factor. Okay. So with that stack right here, lowest quality factor, 16. Okay, is 6. I rolled a 5. All right, so they can move, of course they can move half, which isn't very far. So 1 would only be 2. So let's see here. This guy would be, he's going to move there. So 1, 2. The rest of these guys are going to move right here. All right. Okay, these guys, same thing. Six. They can move half. So 1, 2, right there. And then these guys. 6, 7. So they can only move half. They can only move 1. So they move right there. Okay. And let's see here. I think I want to move Kutuzov. Who's going to move? Well, he'd have to move with these guys. So he's going to stay there. No, that's his first activation. Okay, now I can remove all of these. now I can do some melees. Okay, he attack here. He would have to attack there. He would attack there. Him there. Him there. That guy could attack there. That way we could do this. To keep them from. We could probably. If we do that, they would back up. They would probably back up because I don't have any. It's all. We like them close for artillery. Here they would be fatigued. So I tell you what, we're not going to attack. And the reason is, where they're at now, if they were to attack, they would be considered fatigued. Where's the fatigue part? Yeah. Okay, cavalry fatigue. When a lead cavalry unit is attacked by an enemy cavalry lead unit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, he's got to be attacked by another cavalry unit. But I don't think they can do a prepared attack when they're just next to you. Yeah, if the unit did not start its movement during the current activation phase adjacent to an enemy combat unit. So, right now they're adjacent, or at least most of them, the only one not. So if I attack and they were able to back up, I want them to waste an activation by moving back. So I'm not going to attack. So, all right, so it goes back to the French. Okay, Davout. What's this doing back there? Okay, Davout is done. He's already activated twice. Okay, we've got Bernadotte up there. We got Lons. I think I might attack with Lons up there. I think that would be. I think that's a good option. Especially since he's in a defense order. So Eden. Yeah. Yeah, we want to hit that guy. He's a 10. We'll get him with 9 to 6. Yeah, we'll get him with a -1. That would be even. Oops. Yeah, let's try to get lawns up there. I don't know if I can swing around there. I think I can swing around there and get a better image of that conflict over there. Yeah, I think I can. All right, let's roll for him first. Okay. 9. I rolled a 7. All right, so we can go to him. All right, let's go over here. All right, let's move our camera. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's see if I gotta pull back just a little. There we go. Well, see, I can move over just a little. Move back this way. Get everybody in there. Okay. All right, so do we want to fire on anybody, or do we just want to go in? See how many points he got. He's only got 2 though. He got 6. I should have brought my artillery. Get the artillery to the front, blast away. I can still do that, except attack over here on this side. But bring the artillery to the front, within range, and then blast away. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, we got a prepared attack right here. Okay, this guy has got 7. Okay, 10th and 11th Dragoons. And so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. It's a prepared attack. Then these guys are going to come in here. 1, 2, 3. And these Dragoons. 4, 5. Wow. I guess they would just add right there. They don't want to draw that artillery fire. So we're going to go right there. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to get our artillery up to the front. And within range. So one, 2, 3, like that. Guys going to go right there. It's our artillery unit. These guys are going to move. He's going to move to that guy. These guys move up. This artillery unit's going to go right here with him. This light unit goes here. This guy goes underneath him. This guy goes directly behind. This artillery unit joins right there. These guys go here. One, two. This guy backs those guys up. This unit here we need down here. 3. These guys. 3, 4 right there. Okay, so that's where we're at with lawns. Okay, we've got this no offensive opportunity fire or defensive fire. So now we go to this attack. It's right there. All right. So that's the lead unit. So we've got 6. This is 4. And here we've got 9. So there's 9 and 4 is 13. So that's 2 to 1. Okay, and the lead unit, so we don't have to worry about the slope there. So 2 to 1. So 2 to 1. Oops. Defender quality check is higher, so that's +1. So now we're at -1 because of the ratio. 2 to 1 is -2, but you got a +1 because of quality factor. We don't have the encirclement because we're not on the opposing sides. We've got the prepared attack, so it looks like this is going to be a -1. So here we go. I was hoping for something better. We didn't get it. 8 becomes a 7. Your attacker's got to check their quality. So we check with this guy here. He's got a 9. I rolled a 9. That's okay. And the other one, I rolled a 3, so they passed. So nothing that happened there. All right. So Lons has got his activation. So now we just had. Let's see. Well, we got so many people here. We still got like the big leaders to do. We've got man, one turn could take activating all these guys could take me like 5 hours. We're at 1 hour and 46 minutes. So let's pull back now. This is a different angle here on the battle. Okay, we've got Buckshot could come over here and try to rally these units. What are these route markers doing here? What's this one doing here? It's a dropped or something. So I got this one unit to try to rally, but still, we could try to rally that one. So let's see here. This is their, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's as far as those guys would go. This guy, I think he's beyond the reach where he's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, he's kind of out there. He's a little way out there. He wouldn't be able to be out there. Got all these riding units right there in the way. You pretty much have to wait for them to move out of the way. You got the bridge blocked up here. Except right here. So I can move them that way. Let them come up through there. Can't do too much there. Oh, let's see here. Decisions. Okay, so we just had lawns that activate. Can't activate Cuddleworth, he just activated. I haven't activated Liechtenstein yet. I could activate Hingham. He could attack part of Sol's forces there. Could move up. Gain support of the town. Brisbane. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try to activate Liechtenstein. He's right here with Alexander. So let's see. He's an 8. I rolled a 5, so he can activate. Okay, so let's move over here closer to Liechtenstein. Let's see which would be actually the better view here. I think this one right here. I think this is better. Pull back. Alright, so I can get right on him where he's at. Okay, let's pull back just a little. Okay, he's right there with Liechtenstein. Right here. Okay. I mean, right there underneath Alexander. All right, so I think first thing we're going to do is we're going to fire with that unit. And we're going to fire at these guys. That's 2 hexes, so it's just going to be regular. So, let's see what we get. I rolled a 7. That's going to be a quality check. And they got an 8, 9. They've got to back up. Take them right there. Okay, then that unit is going to fire on that unit. So let's see, I've got to get my fire markers. Okay, so we're at the same, that's 1, 2, no. That's 3 away. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that means coalition firing 3 or 4 hexes is +1. Okay, if you're firing through a hex range is +1 also. So there's a +2 on this roll. 8, 9, 10. So no effect, but we still got to put the fire marker on there. So, okay. So now we just have the movement. Their objective, Pratsy. Okay, and they can stay within 3 hexes of that. And so I've got this cavalry unit right here. Let's see, what is this guy? What's he got here? Oh yeah, that's a lot. He could charge. These guys, they really can't join him. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they could. That would be 17. That'd be even. What's the artillery unit doing underneath there? There we go. What all do we have here? This is all yeah, it's all cavalry. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see here. We can just have these guys. That's 6. What's this guy got? Oh, we got 5. That'd be 9. That'd be 19. See, they can probably do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's the lead unit. That's all that matters. Let's see here. We got cavalry units here. Ooh, this guy's got a 10. See what we got here. That's 15. 15. All right, so this guy here is going to do a prepared charge. And he's going to go right there. Okay. And then this guy is going to join him. These two guys. They do a prepared charge. We got 3. Let's see. These guys are going to come over and join him. Oops. This guy's going to join this. Oops. That guy doesn't prepare charge. Where's... Come on, how many more prepared charges do we have? That's a flanking attack in there. Oh, come on. There's one. This guy. I think that was... Yeah, right there. I think it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see, what does it cost to go through a town? Just 1. So they could go 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And then I wanted to bring these guys with him. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do it that way. And that just kind of left a big gap there, didn't it? So what do we got here? That unit there. That other unit left. So I guess these guys are going to come down here. Right there. All right. So that's what we got. Okay. So right here, we don't have any opportunity. But we do have defensive fire. So these guys are firing here because we'll put the melees. This guy's attacking there. That guy's attacking here. and that guy there. Oops. Stack. So can I have those guys? How many do I have in here? 10. Oh, I think I got too much. Can't have that much. Yeah. Can't have that. Oh, yeah, I can. No. See, that's 10. Yeah, I can't have that much. These guys count double, so I can only have that in there. Okay, so that's 30 right there. And I guess you can have an artillery unit. Yeah. So let's move this guy back here. He just stays there with those guys. Let's see, make sure I don't have too many in here. All right, so we've got, okay, so we've got 6. That's 10. Yeah, I don't think I can have that many here. That would be work, and then this here needs to be at least 10. Ooh, well, let's see, I can have 2 together. This one here would have to be, he would have to stay back here. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Let's see here, stacking, where's the book at? There it is, no, that's not it, stacking. Make sure I got this on the stacking part here. Okay, stacking. Regardless of stacking limit, 2 combat units of any category plus 1 artillery. Okay. All right, so there we are. Okay, so now we've got defensive fire. Okay, so defensive fire, here we go. That's a 4. That's going to be a step loss and a quality check. So that's the lead unit. Shoot. That was the guy that had the 10. Now he's an 8. That hurt. And a quality check. So he's an 8. Quality check. 10. All right, so they've got to back up. And since they had to back up, okay. Okay, special rules. But stack routes. Okay, that's not routing. But where's that die roll? Thought, I guess that's during melee, not during. I thought there was a roll. Oh yeah, retreat before combat. Roll a quality effect die roll for each stack with a horse artillery unit that has retreated before combat. That's when they're just retreating. That's not concerning. I would think you would roll that too, on a, retreat. Okay. It was only if they route. So, okay. So I guess they don't lose any. They just back up. We no longer have that. Okay, next. Here. Light unit is firing. That's a -1. So 8 becomes 7, no effect. And then down here, a 3 becomes becomes a step loss. Of course, now we're changing our lead unit, but we got to roll with the 6, I think. So that's a +1. Ooh, we're going to route. And that means that artillery unit loses a step. So lost a step with the artillery unit, and everybody else we're routing. So the only combat we have is this right here. Okay, and these guys are 16. And here we are 3, 3. That's 10. That's going to be 1 to 2. Oops. Okay. So, nothing on terrain. Okay, quality check. Quality factor is 9 to 7. That's -2. Attack is 1 to 2. So that's +2. So now we're at 0. And because the defender's a defense without a defense order in the clear terrain, he's going to have a -1, which isn't listed on here. And we had a prepared attack, so -1. Ooh, I rolled a 3. Becomes a 2. Ooh, that's going to be both of them are going to lose. We both lose a step, and we have a quality check -2, or +2 actually, +2, and they've got a 6, 10, 12. That's a rout. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. They can advance. Well, they have to advance. And then I would roll to see if they want to those guys are there. Right? Yeah. I got to roll. So let's see. It's over here, right? No, it's in this book. Okay, cover pursuit, coalition 7. rolled a 6, so I could rein in and not attack, which I think is what I think I'm going to do. Wish I could attack Salt, maybe. That's 17 though. I've only got 10. Yeah, that would not benefit me. So he's not gonna attack. No pursuit. Okay, so that's Liechtenstein's activation. All right, let's pull back here. See what we got. We got a lot of riding back going on over here. Boxout needs to get down there and start rallying some of those guys before they disappear. So I guess I'm going to try to activate him. No, I can't. This is the French. The French are activating. So let's see. Devuz can't activate. We've got because Liechtenstein just activated. We got Sol or Vejdovsky up there. Vejdovsky is headed toward Blazwitz. He's right there. And Blazwitz is right here. So he could move up there to support Murray. I think I need to back his guys up. So I can just retreat. I don't have to just back up. Okay, so I'm going to try to activate Rob, but he's wounded, so he's at a 7. So I don't know, I may not be able to activate him. I rolled a 4. Okay, so we're going to activate Murray right here. This is where he's at. He's wounded. So we're just going to, well, I guess I could fire him right here, but then I'd just be able to get away 3, but that's all right. These guys could all just move back 3. I'm not going to move them back that far anyways. Oops. So why not fire and retreat? Okay, so this guy here is going to fire on this stack here. He's in that town. I think I'd rather attack this guy in that town. They get some. Yeah. I don't want to do that. So here we're going to fire right there. Okay, so that's a -1, but he's only got 2, so that's a plus. So we're just at even. Got to have, let's see. Less than 4 strength points firing is +1. So it's a just 0 modifier. 10 is nothing. All right, so let's move these guys back. Let's see. Well, they've got to stay within. So here it is. They've got to stay within 3 of this, because that's their objective. So really can't go that far. You can go to here. You can just remove that. Let's see. This guy can't move that far. So that didn't get us back very far. All right, so we moved back some, gave a little bit of room maybe for Vejdovsky. Okay, so, I wanted to move Box out while Howden down there to rally those troops down here. So here he is, he's a 6. Let's see if we can roll him. I got a 5, so that moves him. Okay, so let's see, he's just gonna move right down there on top of some of these guys. So he just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He just goes right there. And that's his first activation. Okay. All right. So, I guess he could have. Let's see. I don't know if he just can't move if he does that, or let's see. Yeah, at the beginning of his activation. So, okay. This guy was at the beginning of his activation was there, so let's see, he's got to have a 5 or less. I rolled a 6, so no. Okay. All right, so he can rally up to 4 stacks over there once for his next activation. Okay, we go back to French, and let's see here. Could move Napoleon up. Let's see here. I just moved array. I could now, but I think I will. I'm going to try to activate Lawns again and blast away at Bagration. I think that's what I'm going to do. I've moved my artillery up, and so now I can attack with my artillery. So yep, that's what I'm going to do, or at least attempt. He's got a 9, so let's see if we can get 9. Nope, we got an 11, so I can't go with him. All right, next is I guess I'll try Bernadotte. Or Bernadotte. Bernadotte. Bernardate. Bernadette. Bernadette. All right, let's try him. He's an 8. Oh, 10. Can't use him. Let's go back to Salt here. Well, I guess I could do some with Napoleon. No. I guess I'll try Salt here. Salt. Okay, he's right here. He's a 9. Rolled an 8. All right, so he can move and activate. Okay, so this is going to be number 2. This will be his second activation. All right, so we've got, let's see what we got here. Let's see, most of these guys might be activated. 6. This guy's not. So let's put that guy's out. Out of command. This guy's in command. Okay, so those guys are in command. What do we got here? It's 15. But I can't move those there. It's a cost to go through the woods, too. Okay. All right, let's look up here first. Okay. Firing. This is only 2, though. But doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So 2 firing right there. So he's only got 2, so that's going to be a -1. I mean a +1, and then a -1 because of the range. Firing like canister. Ooh, I rolled double 1s. Okay, double 1s is going to be 2 steps, which means that unit's gone. It's only got, it's a big unit. But 2 steps. Let's see, where's he going? It's up there at the top. It's not him. There he is. Well, it's either that or there. Which one he is. I think he's that one. That was a big loss. Okay. Any other fire, artillery fire? I don't see any. I don't think he's got a lot of artillery. So wait a minute, he's got some. No, he doesn't. I was gonna say he's got some right here. He doesn't. Okay. Let's see here. All right, movement. Well, this is our objective. This is where we want to get. So we want to cut them in half. Should just bring Benedict around this way. I think I will. But his Blazkowicz is his target. He's got to kind of go straight for it. Really can't go. Well, he can go even away, so he can slide this way. Okay, so we need to isolate these guys from these guys. We can split them in half right here. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to try to just slide right by these guys. So this guy's going to move to here. And let's see. I think it cost him well, only them firing on him, but let's see here. Okay, Zoc movement. Okay, so this is 3, and these guys can fire. And that's going to be infantry fire. That's just no modifiers. And I got a 6, which is nothing. Okay, so that was 3, and then they go 4. Four. Four. 3, 4. 3, 4. Tell you what, I'm going to go right there and attack. Now, they don't have a prepared attack. Okay. Switch these guys. I'll tell you what. That guy's going to stay there. This guy is going to advance. 1, 2. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever that stuff is. What is that stuff? Oh, no. I can't get in there. I can just go right there. Okay. Let's see, 3, 4. I'm gonna go there. One, 2, 3. These guys are staying to attack there. This guy's gonna move into there. He's going right there. Okay, let's go back over here. What do we got over here? I want to move this guy. So let's see what we got. 7, so they can move. Okay, this guy here is going to move to there. This guy. But you're just going to stay there. Okay, let's move these off. So we've got this attack here. We've got, of course, these guys are attacking there. This guy's attacking here. Of course, that guy can retreat. I think he can retreat when he gets next to him. Attack here. But I think he's still got he's got a roll. Okay, let's check that. Retreat. Okay, retreating for combat. Okay, but they've got a roll, so okay, he's got a 7. I rolled a 7, so he's okay. So, but I retreat him 2 hexes, so he would go right through there, and then he would be able to keep moving if I wanted him to. But they, of course, want to stay to destroy this unit. Okay, so then down there, that other side, let's see what we got here. Any more melees? Yeah, here's 2 more. So we got this unit here, and these 2 are attacking there. Okay, so now let's look across here and see if we have any opportunity fire. Okay, none here, none here, none there. I go there, not there, not there, not there. Okay, so no opportunity fire, but we do have defensive fire. Okay, the first one is going to be right here. Okay, and that's this artillery unit. That's 15. So that's going to be -2 to the die roll. -1 for strength of 10 or more, and then -1 for range. Okay. All right, so I rolled a 9, becomes a 7. That's a quality check. And they have, let's see what they got. A 9. So I rolled an 8, they pass. Okay, so let's now move on to the other fires we've got. Okay, we got here, and he's going to choose this one here. Okay, we got a -1. 9 becomes 8. Is nothing. Okay. No fire there. And then if we go down here by Kobolnitz, not Kobolwitz, we go here first. Okay. That's going to be -1. I rolled an 11. That's no effect. Okay, then we move up to here, and he wants to attack that unit. So that's -1. But let's see, +1 because he's light infantry. So it'd be a 0, but it's a 5, which is a step loss. And a quality check. Okay, and I rolled a 10, which is 3 more than, so he's going to actually rout. 1, 2, 3. He is routing. He's on the run. Okay. Then over here, we've got this infantry unit firing against this unit here. And he's firing up a slope. So that's +1. So it's just +1. Infantry. 3, 4. Oh, that's a step loss. And a quality check. 3. It's okay. I want to switch the units here. I can do that. I get a better quality check. Okay. All right, so now we go to the combat. We're going to start back over here. Okay, so we're going to start right here with that unit. This is the attacker. All right, so we've got 3 and 3, 6, 12. We've got 12. And here they have 7. So that's going to be, let's see what the quality factor is. He's got a 7. Okay. So, terrain, okay, defender quality, that's going to be a -2. So, 12, what did I say, 12 to 7. Okay, that's 3 to 2, -1. That's -3. Not encircled, but it's a -1 because we had a cavalry. I was prepared. No, it wasn't prepared, was it? No, it wasn't. So that's +2. So he's now at -1 and -1 for infantry and clear hex, not in defense order. So that's going to be -2. -2. All right, we got 7 becomes 5 is a quality check with a 1. +1. 2, 3, he passed. So no effect there. All right, so now let's move elsewhere. Okay, we're going to move over here by Pratsy. And we've got these two units here attacking here. So these guys could have retreated. Okay, so we've got our counter charge, but I fired with artillery instead. Let's see, so we got 16. Is that right? He must have backed up or something. Okay. So we got 16. These guys, that's 13. That's 28. 16. That's going to be 3 to 2. So, okay. Quality factor 10. These guys have 8. That's -2. Plus 2. Size-wise, we got a -1. That's +1. That's it. It's going to be a +1. 10. That's an 11. Dang. All right, so that's going to be R. All units in one stack. Okay. So I'm going to do these guys. Well, I guess I'd have to do the lead unit. There we go. And quality factor of +1. So they got a 4 or 5, they're okay. Over there, 7, 6, they're okay. All right. Okay. Now we have this guy. So we know who the attackers are there. Okay, so we've got, that's 10. Oops. We've got 17 and 15. So 17 and 15. That's 32 plus that's 49. That's almost 5 to 1. 4 to 1 -4. Quality check. Quality factor is going to be 8 plus 1 is 9. So that's even because this is the lead unit. So just make him the lead unit. We've got him surrounded. So that's -2. We're going to be at -5. So it's going to be 4. 4. It's just going to be an R. So they all get reduced. But that's it. They're still one of them's gone though. That unit's gone. Didn't have more on the back. So okay. Come on. We bounce them around. Okay, so that unit's gone. He is. I'll just put him up there. Okay, now let's move down here and see what we got down here. Okay, here we go. We'll go with these two guys. Okay, against artillery, it just flat out 5 to -5. so that's 4. That's reduced. Okay. That's gone. Here to there, we've got 4, it's 11 against 12. Okay, quality factor. Okay, it's going to be even. -1 or +1, -1. So we're even. I rolled a 3. 3 is reduce and check quality. So everybody gets reduced. And this guy's gone. He was already reduced. Up there. Now they're checking quality. And he's got quality is 5, 9. He goes, and let's see, this artillery unit's now gone. Oh, come on. Drop a piece down here. There's that artillery unit is gone. The other unit routes 2, 3. Okay. Now we have this unit attacking this unit. Those guys are 11. And he's going up a slope. So he's going to be at +1. So 11 to 12. That's 1 to 1. Quality factor 8 to 7. -1. So we're now at 0. Just even. I rolled a 7. Quality factor on the offense 8. 6 he passed. So that's all of that. All right, pick these 2 things up, and we've already done his activation twice. Okay, so we pull back, and we've got so many people to activate here. We got Ken Meyer down here. He hadn't activated yet. Let's try to activate him. He's a 7. You can barely see him there, can't you? This is him right here. He's a 7. See if we can activate him. I rolled a 7. Okay, so here we go. We're going to scoot out. We're going to come down here. Get right here where he's at. And activate this guy. Now, he's got 1 unit back here. This unit here is routed. But he's got this infantry unit here that needs to move back to his objective. But he'll have to roll. We'll have to put a thing on him there. Okay, so let's move back here. We got to do these guys first that are here. Okay, so really, I don't have anything really to do besides attack. Well, offensive fire. I could do offensive fire. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And then Maybe I could pull back or something. Telnitz. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we're going to do this unit here and this unit here are going to fire here. Because, well, I tell you what, no, he's not going to join in. All right, now, he's only got a strength of 3, so that's a +1, but he's adjacent, so that's -1. So, and I rolled a 6, which is quality check, and they've got an 8. 6, they stay. Didn't help. Okay, he's firing at these guys here, which is Davu. And it's the same thing. +1 because of strength, -1 because of range. And I rolled a 7. That's a quality check. But that's going to be a pass because of Davu. So both of those are fired. Okay, these guys are gonna fire this guy. Okay, they're firing up the slope, so that's +1. 12 is okay. Didn't get anything there, so but they all 3 fired. So it's another fire marker here. There it is. Okay. We have got to get out of there. All right, movement. These guys are going to move to here. Right there. And as they do, first off, I got to roll for this artillery unit. 6, he's okay. Now we have opportunity to fire from this unit right there. So this unit can fire on these guys. Okay, now it's just straight up. I rolled a 6, which is nothing. Okay, so, all right. Next, we've got this guy is going to go to here. When he does, of course, he's got to roll. I think he's going to have to roll. He's got, maybe not. Let's see. See the Zoc movement here. Okay, artillery units can never move enemy Zoc to enemy Zoc. So I can't do that. I cannot move these guys. They've got to stay there. This guy's got to stay there. So now we just have we would only have movement or attack. Well, that guy would have got a -1 for it being light infantry. I'm gonna only do one melee. It's gonna be this one. Right here. So this guy's 7. Okay, we are 14. So that's 2 to 1. But the slope is a +1. So let's see, 2 to 1 though is a -2. Yeah. So we're at -1. Quality factor is +1. So we're at 0. 7. Quality factor on the 7 is okay. So didn't do any good. Only good thing is we can still fire again. And I forgot to move this guy down here. So let's roll with him. He's got to get a 6 or less. He got an 8, so he can only move 1 hex. So he goes to there. All right. All right, so we've been going for 3 hours here, and we still have a lot of activations to go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We got like 23, 24 activations still left. So I've got to take a break. This has been 3 hours, and so we're going to take a break. We've got a lot of things going on here. Davu is kind of been able down here to stabilize with those reinforcements coming in, and hitting Kinmeyer on his flank. It's put a lot of pressure. They could might be able to eliminate Kinmeyer, and then they could focus on Doktorov, who has quite a few units that are routed, but they've got Langron that's coming in at some point. He's still got 2 activations. So, you know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 activations against Davu down there. But here in the middle, we got Salt putting pressure on Liechtenstein, Prebisol, Kolarath, which is going to get a lot of pressure from Benedote and Marat. And then you have Lons putting some pressure on Bagration. They both have an activation, but Bagration is in a defensive mode. Constantine is already reached his objective, which was Krug. So Kolrath is holding on to Blazowicz, and the French have pretty much taken Star Venerati. You got Pratzenberg up there. They've lost control of Telnitz and Sokolnitz Castle. So they need to try to gain some of that back, or control some of these other flag positions, objective hexes out here, before the 1 o'clock turn, which is quite a few turns away. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns away. And we still got the rest of activation on this one. Next turn we have the orders phase. So I hope you're enjoying the videos. If so, do a like, and also you subscribe, and leave some comments. If you have anything to say, or if you see something that needs to be corrected, maybe I'm not doing something right, let me know. I try my best to follow the rules, but sometimes I miss stuff. So, but I do appreciate everyone that's going to YouTube and checking out my videos. I hope this gives you a good idea whether or not this is a system that you want to play, or maybe it's a system that you don't. I try to give some different comments about strengths and weaknesses I see in the system, or things that I wish were a little bit different. And I also try to compare it maybe with some other systems, so that, but these are my opinions. You don't have to have the same. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with each other. That's part of this group wargaming community, is that we don't have to agree. We can like different games. We've got different ideas on how things should be. But I'm so grateful for these individuals that come up with these games. Kevin Zucker, Walter Vejdovsky, on and on and on, because they give me something to enjoy. And this is one of the genres that I do enjoy, the Napoleonic. I try to check out the new systems that come out, and see whether or not it's something that I want to continue with. The old gamers, I really like the Napoleonic brigade system. That was a I guess a favorite of mine. I like the way the combat was, and the command system, which a lot of people didn't like the command system. I like the Viva La Emperor series. Didier Roy is the designer on that system. He doesn't have an Austerlitz game designed, but I do like that system. It's different from this system, and that's okay. I don't want them to all be the same. I want different ideas on combat and command and so forth, to get a different look. at things. And I don't have to be so concerned about whether or not I'm in line or column in this system. So there's a lot of more freedom in just moving your units around, but still using the 3 combat combat attacks, okay, or categories that you have. Infantry, cavalry, and artillery, they all have different uses. And I haven't done a very good job of bringing my artillery up and pounding away at the enemy's forces. Did that. I'm doing that a little bit up here with Lon, and I'm going to do that next activation with him. Is do some firing into Bagration's forces there, and because that was especially the French, they brought up their artillery, pounded, formed a weakness somewhere, and then exploited that with either their cavalry or their infantry moving up. And then when they could get the enemy on the run, bring in the cavalry to swoop in and slaughter the routing units. Anyways, like I said, I hope you're enjoying everything. Let's take a look. We've got our 2 sponsors. We'll be sure and give them recognition. I'm a big Dr. Pepper fan. I drink a lot of it. And you can check out Dr. Pepper at drpepper.com. And also, I use the products designed and produced by Testers, which is part of Rust-Oleum, one of their branches. And so check out Testers at rustolium.com/testers. And also there's links underneath the video, so in the information. So, all right, I'll catch you next time. We'll be picking up still with turn 9 here. We got a lot of, like I said, I think 24 activations still to go. And this is where you've got multiple players. It's going to move a lot faster, even with 2 players. But if you had, a person for each commander, they could already be planning what they're going to do. And when it's their turn to activate, boom, they can move. You can get the firing going on, the opportune fire, defensive fire, offensive fire before that, and then the attacks, and move on. It'd be moving pretty fast, and that'd be pretty neat to have a one person in control of each individual officer. You had also somebody in charge of the commanders. That would be pretty neat. I guess they might probably do that at some of those conventions. I need to check some of those conventions out. I don't recall being. I don't know if I've ever been to a gaming convention that I can think of. Maybe I have. I don't remember. I do go to chess tournaments and compete there. But anyways. Thanks for watching, and this is Lee with 82 Gaming, and we'll catch you with the next video, which I'll try to get out shortly. All right, thanks. Bye.